this is
En
perfect.
allemand, si.
This is perfect to start with the recording, sweethearts. Good morning, good morning, good morning to Hadar, to Guylaine, and Xander. Hello. So,
Bonjour, bonjour.
bonjour, bonjour. Hadar was just conversating with Guylaine in French, right?
Oui.
Oui.
Oui. So, Hadar, have you already checked out the beautiful, creative, booming, fucking awesome, cool channel of Guylaine?
I will.
You haven't. You will.
À vos risques et périls.
Excusez-moi.
Excusez-moi. Pourquoi?
Excusez-moi, j'ai pas vu.
En fait, le nom est en anglais, mais c'est une chaîne en français. C'est
D'accord.
Nobody's Wisdom. Fait que,
Yeah.
D'accord. Ok.
It's like there is the title Nobody's Wisdom Guylaine. We can
yeah,
D'accord.
yeah.
no.
It's very, very cool, very creative stuff. My dear Guylaine, would you please say something about this? What are you doing there?
I don't know.
Well, you are not doing anything, sure, but
Yeah, of
what's
course.
happening there? What's happening
It's
there?
like crafting, you know. It's like knitting. It's like, I don't know what I do. I have an idea and I throw that on YouTube. There's lots of small things, crazy thing. I like to laugh. I find this subject hilarious.
The
So
subject, you mean the subject of nothing?
kind of non-duality, no one and everything. I find it so hilarious. I have so much fun with that. So I'm not trying, you know, I don't have a baggage of knowledge on non-duality or, you know, on spirituality very, very large. So it's just, this is it, and there is no one, and then it doesn't matter. I just having fun. I try to do some music or I even use tarot to explain that there's nothing you can know, you know, and I have fun with that.
Yeah.
I don't take this channel very seriously, and I don't want, you know, it's not the point.
Yeah.
Really not.
Yeah, there is really no point, right?
Yeah,
There is
exactly.
simply no point in this, or let's say everything is the point already, no matter what you are pointing to.
Yes.
Beautiful. I'm very impressed. I saw you the first time during Emerson's Zooms, and was kind of impressed. I love the pronunciation, the French expression, and also how the character is playing out there. Very booming, very open, very alternative, creative, and and this was very raw. Every time you popped up there, this was raw. You know, you kind of had something with the eyes. There was a thing with the eyes, and this was so a very beautiful sharing that this is it already, no matter what.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I at first I really enjoy going to non-dual meetings with Emerson, and I was so wow.
Yeah, you were you know,
I
I
was
only
very
once
excited.
I only yeah me too. I only once joined the after session because it was no time for this, and
Yeah.
then you were there. That this was me my only way. I was like, oh cool. I can get connected with those characters. You know, this was a great opportunity in a way, but then it kind of was not needed in a way. You know, but I loved simply to hear the stuff that were expressed during the Zoom recording, and seeing the reactions, and beautiful. Yeah, nice. Cool.
Yeah. And now I don't feel like that much to go. I don't. But sometimes I do my thing. You know, I do live on YouTube because I speak a lot. I can't just shut the fuck up. I speak a lot. So if I try to do
Welcome,
a
welcome in the
meeting,
club. Welcome in the club, sweetheart. Here's the same.
so this is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Here it's so funny because there is, in one hand, there is no, not a need to speak at all. And somehow it just speaks, you know, just a need to speak. So there it feels like it's passing from very passive calmness. There is nothing to say. What the hell I can say? And suddenly there is this urge just to say, just pour it out, you know?
I
So it
know.
feels like it's going from extremes, but it's one again. It's the same expression. You know, it feels a lot like that, going from one extremity to the other, but it's the same expression. But it feels like a wave in a way, you know, like
Yeah.
it's like
Hadar, would you please give an example maybe for this?
it's the same as you know, it's like in one second I can say I have really nothing to say. I and the body is feeling very calm and nothing coming out, and just feeling like there is this quietness, sleepiness, but really just nothing to say, you know, very still like water. And and you think that you will never say anything, you know, nothing will come.
This is part of the
It feels like
freedom,
it
I
will be
think.
forever, you know, it will be forever like that. There is nothing coming out there. And 1 hour after, it's just like boom, boom, boom. What is that? What is that? Discovery. Oh, I need to say, I have to say, I have to say this. You know, I have to shout that everybody will know. It's not everybody. So
You
it's
know,
like, you know, after I laugh, I say to who I'm talking to, you know, to who I want to explain that, to who I want to, you know. So it's making like a cycle like that. So
apparently.
it yeah, apparently like a cycle, like
Yeah.
it goes
What's
from
good with
here to there.
this thing is that you can be whatever. There is no plan. There's no trying to be a
No,
certain way or another. Sometimes you're cold. Sometimes you're very, caring, and it's very interesting. It's you.
The, the,
So
the, the character, even although I know that Zander Lynchen is going to say there is no character already, but
Exactly.
yeah, I know. We are just okay, but the character kind of apparently plays totally full on, no matter what. There is
yeah.
simply no filter, no stopping. Oh, of course, there can be a stopping, like, oop, I better shut up, you know? But then it's full on. But yeah, kind of yeah. It's very full on here. Yeah.
because it's not taken seriously anymore. So there's
Oh,
no the controller,
it is in a
you
way
know.
also in the seriousness itself. You know, I had
Yeah, but
this
there's no
situation
control. There's no the
recently. It
controller
was
that
very
says all the time.
serious. It was apparently
Yeah.
very serious. Um, but there was just the curiosity in a way, you know. There was
Mhm.
nothing more than this. So it's it doesn't matter what it is. If it's quite
No.
easygoing or very rough, it is just this.
But
Nothing more but
seriousness
this.
is not serious. Just can appear as like it's serious, but it's not
Yeah,
serious. It's
exactly. It
just
appears
at
like
the
that, but it's
moment.
not deep
So,
serious.
yeah, it's serious, and 2 seconds it's over. It's something else.
Yeah, klar. It's gone. Yeah, it's
It's
done.
gone.
No matter what. Yeah. Zenderlintjen, what is popping up there while listening to those ladies?
Yeah, what to say? While listening to those ladies, yes. Well, it gives the idea that there's someone listening, but there's already no one listening. It's just listening. So there's just simply whatever seems to be happening. Like trying to make something while having a non-duality meeting. How you call this, knitting or what? You know, it's just
Yeah,
it's,
beautiful,
yeah,
beautiful, beautiful.
yeah. It's just this, and it's funny when there is like saying, well, it's the character, you know, it's the character who does this. It's the character who plays who does it, and it's not me, but it's the character. Well, I don't know. There's no character doing anything, you know, and there's not even nothing doing anything or something which you are not. It's just simply this. I mean, it's
Yeah. Okay, for the sake of communication, there for me it's the most
oh
easy
yeah.
to keep
I,
it is I did it. But then while apparently talking here with the subject maybe non-duality, there is maybe kind of choosing different words for no reason, of course. It's just a game. And but here is really no, when I say I, it's really not like the sense here, me, you know, it's happening to it's simply just open. It's what's
it doesn't
happening.
mean anything to say I or character.
Yeah, yeah.
Doesn't mean
No.
anything. You know,
No.
it doesn't bring anything. You know, it's like Emerson is saying, it's just dead words. There's already no one speaking or using the word I or me or character. But it's just simply
What
this.
is?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It's simple, it's easy, it's what it is, that's it, that's all.
Yeah.
And that's nice. There's a big charge that goes with that.
Sorry, with that? Did you say with that?
With that, going with that, you know, when you sense that you are an individual, that you have a life to manage and everything, and suddenly there's nothing of that happening. It's very it's awesome.
Was it suddenly, Guylaine, there? Or was it
Yeah,
kind of a
it happens that this is a story, of course, but it happens after a heartbreak, something very bad, and I heard the message, there is no one. I never heard that before. Never, ever. So, what? And it was fabulous. Of course, it was fabulous. It doesn't mean that life is easier or it's all pink and everything, but it's hilarious, and it doesn't matter. And it's still, if there's something difficult to do, you do it. But something difficult to do, it's easy, even if it's difficult.
Because it's only this. It's simple because it's only this.
There's no someone that's doing something and it's afraid of other or everything like that. It's just what it is. So there's a layer of bullshit that's just gone. So yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it does feel like a layer. It does feel like a layer here also.
Yeah.
It felt like a layer that was gone, you know, that was on top. And I don't know how it's funny how to realize that it's layer, that it was not there, but it felt like a heaviness.
Yeah. And if you felt
nothing that was not there, but it felt very heavy to carry.
If you feel bad or irritated, you are not feeling that. This is just irritation that's comes.
Yeah.
It's almost funny, you know? It sounds almost funny.
Full on, yeah.
Yeah. And it's not because of anything. So
no.
Yeah, there is this apparent before and after. and it is actually the same, but it's simply there is simply not two anymore.
Mhm.
There is no here in this case, there is no Rosa who is always too late. There is just this.
Mhm.
And yeah, it kind of make the whole thing funny, hilarious.
Yeah.
This is funny in a way. And at the same time, it can be a lot of whatsoever. Everything may appear. And this is it. This is it. It's not beautiful. It's not heavy. It's not. It's what it is. And giving
Yeah.
it a name, this is it too. So in a way, it's empty, no matter
Yes.
what.
But there's our less drama, you know. Sickness is just sickness, and everything is like this. So there's less drama.
Yeah, those stories simply kind of are not interesting anymore. They are not happening. They simply don't happen. And if they happen, they happen. But it's who cares in a way? It's just like, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the stories are coming from where? How the stories are born?
Oh, but they are not born already. The idea that there's a story coming from somewhere is just another story. It's
I succeed to make Sandra talk. Yeah.
Very good.
also
When I throw a
Well-
bait, I threw a bait and it was, he catched it.
yeah, I mean, before what and after what? Before what and after what? I mean,
No, of
This
course,
is
the
just
story is this. The story is allness
Oh.
appearing as stories and me and
Yeah.
my story and everything. It was already this.
Yeah.
So there's just
nobody saw anything or heard anything already. There was already no one hearing this
exactly,
or not
exactly.
hearing this. It's just, but for the sake of, but then it's easily, and of course no one is hearing this, but then this idea may simply pop up that it's a process. Something is gained,
Mm,
but
it's not a
no,
process.
no.
It's a boom. A
This
Rosa
is a
boom.
beautiful illusion.
Yeah, yeah.
It's something that comes up now and it feels like it happened before, like there is a memory coming up. And then there is this dimension that it's like something like I'm telling the story of something happened before, but it's everything comes out now, boom. So
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, now, what you mean with, now, like a present moment
not
or
now.
something?
I cannot say other thing than
JusTThis.
it's
Direct.
coming.
Direct.
Coming.
This is very
Because
direct.
if I would say
and
now, it's gonna become the power of now, like because it's very hard to use the words. I can understand why they could say the power of now, because if the past is cancelled, the future is cancelled. How you can call this, So we using this. Maybe they use now, but
Yeah.
then it's become an object. But you cannot have it as an object. It's too big to be an object, something special. It's too big to say a label even on it.
no word. No word.
No words.
We cannot talk
But
about this.
it's too big. It's too big. Are we talking about something which can be big and small then?
No, I will not say anything.
So
It's
so you see that words, you know, it's meaningless in the sense that there's nothing to
Exactly.
say, you know.
Exactly.
every
But the
word
illusion,
is it. Every
and the
word is it.
illusion, it's the illusion is attached to words, you know, like to object. They want to catch something, a point. I have to catch this. This is why it's very strong illusion, because it's looking for object and meaning in them, and then it creates, like, you know, like the past, the story, so it makes a meaning. But it's everything is also that, you know, it's happening. Then it's been can be seen that you know, there is some window saying, oh, you know, it's just a story. It's not really that this
Yeah.
the way it appears.
Well, it's funny because there isn't even an appearance.
No.
Appearance is in a way just another labeling of this. Well, you know, this is just another label. So, but you can call this appearance or whatever.
Exactly. You can call it the power of now,
Yeah,
whatever.
you know, the naming or the not naming, even the not naming is already. I mean, it's just
It's like slicing what we see that cannot be sliced in parts, you know, and then you see from there to there, there's something, but it's meaningless. It's unsubstantial, I guess. I'm not sure, but speaking happens.
oh
And
yeah, totally. Yeah,
Since
the-
it's since it's everything full on.
There's
There is
only one
simply
thing that can be said about this. There is no one. That's it. And it shows itself as like poof, like this.
I love it. Poof. Here's like boop.
Whether than before you thought you were there, you didn't know if you were good enough or something, you didn't
but
understand.
wait,
Oh, yeah,
wait, you know, again, this funny thing with before you thought, but
I
there was
know.
already no you thinking anything already.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, of course, but it was not a separate self that was thinking that. That's what wholeness appearing as an apparent fucked up separate self that was wondering what's going on and how I'm gonna make it. You know, this was all a story, but when this just go. When this
come on.
emptiness
When
is
this
gone, you know, that's funny. That's funny after all, you know. And that's it. Then when the there is no one is said, everything cannot be talked about after that. There is only a person that just can name things, and you know, an apparent person that never existed but believed to be existed. I don't know.
yeah, since it's everything, there is simply it's done. This is it's inescapable. Every word is it, no matter what we are going to say. This is it already. There is no comprehension, and there is a full-on comprehension. This no matter how we flip the coin, this is it already. It's simple. This is when I say it's simple. It's everything already. No need to understand
saying it's
anything.
simple. Saying it's simple and it's just this is this already.
Or saying it's
Okay,
saying it's hard, or I'm
in
not.
silence with with you.
Say it again, Guylaine. What did you say?
Sanders, we will stay in silence with Sanders. This is gonna be because it's nameless. It's when it's spoken about and not speaking about. It's on. There's only this. Yeah,
It's
but
full on emptiness.
yes. Maybe
cannot grab. You
wellness
cannot grab
is
it.
sick of being treated as separateness. So I don't know.
What do you mean, Guylaine? Sorry.
Wellness is just sick of being taking as separateness and because there's no one anywhere anyway. So, but maybe it's came to just it's just wellness just doesn't want to play that game anymore. I don't know.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny here? While listening to this, here's in a way, it's not like there is no one. This kind of never really resonated here with there is no one. What is there is no one? What is there is one? You know, there is no difference and there is no one and there is one. Blah
There-
blah. But what kind of seems to play out is that no matter what appears, like full-on shit or full-on joy, there is no difference in this anymore. It's just this booming perfection.
Yeah.
And saying it's booming perfection for me or for no one, it doesn't matter really. It's just poof, directly just this.
Well, a person is ownership. It's all garbage, like neurosis and everything. So, yeah, it's no one's neurosis, but you know, when this pattern is there, it's very it's heavy. When it's gone, goodbye.
Sweetheart, by the way, this is a good point. Goodbye. I see you in part 2, okay?
Okay.
So I will boom us out and we join again in part 2. Cool.